Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Good evening to you, Martin Suhater County and our surrounding communities. Hope you're doing well on the start of the weekend as you're getting ready and prepared for that. Of course, it's been a very tiresome week for a lot of things, obviously happening around the nation, of course, here locally as well. We're going to continue to keep you updated on the election results, of course. We're going to follow more updates on that accident. Unfortunately, took one student this morning, Luis. We'll keep you updated all weekend long on that event. Unfortunately, tragic happening there just right before the school hour. Okay, let's get you now to the forecast as you are mostly getting prepared for some cold temperatures. There's a freeze warning that is in effect. That'll continue through 11 a.m. Friday morning, basically meaning that we are ending the permanent growing season will be officially ended at this point in time due to temperatures dropping right around the freezing mark tonight and going in early tomorrow morning for our Friday, basically meaning any plant sensitive vegetation will most likely, unfortunately, be damaged as our temperatures are going to begin to quickly fall. And you can see that here in the hourly forecast. As you see tonight, temperatures dropping from the 40s to the 30s and quickly dropping near freezing. This is basically all part of that, of course, evaporational, radiational cooling at night, not evaporational cooling, radiational cooling, basically meaning that all the sun or any of the temperatures we saw today, as well as any breaks in the clouds, what that allows to happen is all that heat to escape back up in space and pretty much allow our temperatures to drop very quickly through the overnight hours. And another day is in the similar tomorrow with more sunshine than cloud cover. Temperatures, again, staying a little bit cooler than average than we should be for this time of the month. And our overnight lows will be dropping below freezing again. So there'll be another frost likely develop early Saturday morning. And of course, if you're heading out to football Friday, this is the last of the regular season football game as Martinsville will be heading to the Bassett Bengals Stadium there at tomorrow evening. Get ready for some cold temperatures. So bring you some hot chocolate or some warm coffee or whatever you need to do to keep yourself warm. Apple cider, all those things there. It's going to be cold, but there's going to be no wind expected. So that is going to be some good news. Instead of making it feel like twice as cold than it would be, it's going to be regular, just chilly to say the least. And as we begin the official weekend, of course, just a reminder that we're turning our clocks back 1 hour Saturday night. Of course, also do check the smoke detectors as well, as those carbon monoxide batteries do have a tendency expiring every few years or so. Be sure to check those. And again, fall back. So you're going to switch your clocks all back an hour before you go to bed Saturday night. Of course, most of your computers, phones, and tablets kind of do them by themselves as the system is set up as is. So you do get an extra hour of sleep. For Sunday, of course, remember when you're going to church, you're either going to be an hour early or you're going to be right on time. So that's going to be the confusing part of that. It's going to be very cold, still low 30s expected. So we're going to still see some scattered frost throughout the area the next couple of nights. Mostly sunny skies though. But guess what? We're going to warm back up again. So we're going to, this has been more so of a hinting taste of what winter, as we like to call this, is not the official winter temperatures just yet anyway. But again, it's been feeling more like December than it has the start of November right now. So if you like this type of weather, there's going to be more coming in the distant future. But of course, for those who are wanting a warm up, shout out to Luis. I know he likes the warm weather. He's going to enjoy most of next week. We're going to see our daytime highs go from the 50s to the low to mid 70s again. So just a roller coaster forecast of temperatures all over the place here. And it looks like that will continue for most of next week. And of course, there's another cool down coming behind this one as we may see some possible rain, significant rain chances coming up later next week. So we'll talk more about that when we get there. And of course, good luck to all of our football teams, of course, as this is the final regular season. Next week, we'll see who will be going on to the regional and the divisional playoffs. Of course, Bassett's record's pretty high this time, as they've been doing pretty well. Magna Vista's also doing well, of course. Patrick County and Martinsville are also doing pretty good too. So we're going to see who's going to take home the victory win this upcoming few weeks as we do wrap up our our football season and go right into the basketball season. All right, that's enough of my time here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Remember to turn your clocks back 1 hour before you go to bed. Saturday night, you'll gain the extra hour of sleep, which basically means the sunset will begin right around 5:15. Chad Hall is up next.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.